Hey everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins, and today we have a really special video. First I want to start off and let you know we will be doing a mail opening from the ever famous, as you can see here, Paul and Snacks of HalfDolla MakeYouHolla. Anyways, so we're going to be doing an opening of what they sent, and guys, if you haven't already checked out their channel, please do. They have a lot of good information. They do live streams that are very entertaining. When you go on and watch their live streams, you'll notice that there's quite a bit of people in there and a lot going on. So don't get discouraged to interact. They try really hard to respond to everybody that's in the room. And if you do what's called a super chat donation, that actually puts you up to the front of the line, and they will acknowledge those quicker. However, you are not obligated to do a donation because they're pretty good at trying to talk to everybody in the room, and it's a great community, family oriented. We all have a pretty good time doing it. So what we have today is a box of nickels. As you guys know, I would normally show you that the box was sealed. However, when I went to the bank this time, I had gotten a box of halves and some pennies and a bunch of other stuff all at the same time. And when we were doing, wrapping up business, I realized that she had forgotten my box of nickels. So I asked her for nickels, and she said, "Oh, I have one right here. Let me grab it." So she pulled it up, and I saw it, and I was a little hesitant at first because it wasn't sealed, and I really enjoy opening sealed boxes. It really helps show the integrity of the channel and whatnot, but I can't discount the value of opening customer wrapped rolls, guys. You find some really great stuff in the customer wrapped rolls in every denomination. I have actually found more silver in a few random customer rolls than I have found in most $half box openings. So what we're going to do today is I will go through the box and see if there are any really interesting enders, and if so, we'll open that on tape, as well as I will be opening one of the customer wrapped rolls on film as well, just to see, hey, did we hit something good in the customer wraps or whatnot. So I also want to show you that it's only looks like one or so layers. As you can see, there's bank wrap, there's customer wrapped. So, I'm really kind of excited about what we're going to find. And then we're also going to talk about the benefits of owning different coin books. You have the red book, the cherry picker's guide, and also the dealer's blue book, and some negotiation tactics and ways to deal with coin shops or pawn stores and whatnot. So we'll be back real soon with the opening from HalfDolla MakeYouHolla. We'll see what they got me, and then we will also do the customer wrapped and any enders. Really hoping to find a good ender, but you never know. Be back soon. Thanks for watching. Okay, everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins, and we are going to go over what I got, or actually what RavenHawk Coins won from HalfDolla MakeYouHolla. Anyways, so did really well on their channel, guys. Like I said before, they're really generous, really awesome. I can't really say enough good things about them. They sent me a couple of their ever famous Happy Hunting Paul and Snack stickers. I've got 1, 2, 3 1967 40% silvers, 2 1966 40% silvers, and then the 1964 90%er, where Snacks actually pulled this out of the bag. Or you know what, actually it might have been Paul. I kind of forget now, but either way, they pulled this out of their grab bag. So this was an extra win outside of what I got for donating, which was really awesome. So we're going to open up this roll here. Like I said before, we're going to do a coin wrap roll. So let's see what we got here. Alright, we got 82, 2012. Nothing too spectacular yet, guys. Let's see here. 95, 2006, 2016. The 2016s, you want to take a look at those, especially the P's. They've been known to have a good amount of errors. Still nothing too great, guys. You know, this looks like a pretty well picked through roll, which sometimes, you know, it's hit and miss with what you get out of a customer wrapped roll, but you can do really well. So I don't see really anything great in here, guys. So far the customer wrapped roll is kind of a bust. So what I'm going to do is go through the next 9, and once we get through, we will do a little highlight. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins, and I've got to say, guys, this is actually the first 10 customer rolls turned out to be a lot more interesting than I thought it would. To start off with, I found a dime. You know, extra 5 cents, can't go wrong. I got this 1987 that's got kind of a weird extra rim around it, and most of the lettering and stuff is worn off. I just like the coin. I'm not really too sure you know, if that's even that great, but I thought it was cool. Somebody tried to make their own 8 on top of the Monticello. Thought that was interesting. I found a 2009D, and then I found this really, really sharp 2012P. I mean, front and back. For a coin that is, you know, a business strike, it's really nice, guys. And then, so I'm gonna go down and show you what I found here. Pulled out some of the nicer ones, of course, because I always do, but found a 75D that looks really nice, a 70S, a 69S. Of course, we always get a lot of 64s. Got a 63, a 62, but this one shocked me. This one is really nice. It's a 1959. It's a Philadelphia. The back isn't as impressive as the front, but for a coin that is, you know, what is that, 50-something years old, you know, almost 60 years old, that is unbelievable. Finally, we also have a 1956D. So that's what we found in the first 10 rolls, and I have 2 more customer wrapped rolls over here that we're going to get to later. And then what I wanted to talk about right now was the different guidebooks right here. This is what I've been referring to people as a red book. They also have what's called the blue book. The blue book is a dealer's guide, and then you also have the cherry picker's guide. I don't have it here with me right now, but to give you an idea, the cherry picker guide basically shows you it has a lot of the errors and whatnot that you don't find in the red book. So it's a really good sources are the blue book and the cherry picker's guide. You can find those on like Amazon and eBay, and they're really good you know, sources to have for reference. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you guys or explain is the art of negotiation. You know, there's a lot of people that when they first start doing this, you see them jump onto channels and they're saying, hey, how much is my coin worth, and you know, whatnot. And we all know you can't really give a grade without seeing it, but there's always the other side to that when that person goes into the store and finally says, okay, I have this coin, I looked it up, I think it's worth $40. Okay, well, if you look in the red book and, you know, it says that a coin is a $40 value, what you have to keep in mind is that is a retail value versus the blue book, which shows you what the dealers are willing to pay for coins, or what they will pay people for the coins. So when you go into a place and you think it's worth about $40, expect them to hit you at about 50% of the value of the coin, if not even lower than that, because you have to keep in mind that pawn shops, coin shops, all these places, you know, they have overhead, they have employees and taxes and everything that they have to deal with. So, you know, they have to make their money too to keep their businesses running. But what I will tell you is when you are in negotiations with somebody, you want to make sure that you don't take the first offer. Always do a counter offer. There's nothing wrong with, you know, trying to stick to a little bit more, because part of the whole game of negotiations is they're trying to get it for less and you're trying to get more for what you paid for. If you don't like what they've offered you, go to a different place. Get 2, 3, 4, 5 different opinions, because you never know. You might go to the 5th person and they just give you everything you ask for it. Sometimes that happens, you know. People see a coin, they just want it, they pay whatever you ask for it because it has a value to them other than what you see quoted in a book. So with that in mind, we are going to get on to the next group. This video is going to run kind of long, so I will be back. Thanks for watching RavenHawk Coins. Alright everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk's Coins, and we've gotten through the next stack. And like always guys, we have 64 galore, and we're starting a second row already. This nickel is like basically the equivalent to a 1971 if you're looking at halves. You just find so many that it's ridiculous. But let's go on to the finds. We found another decent 1969D, 1963 plain, so Philadelphia, and a D that's a 63, but you know, two pretty nice looking ones. 1960, a 58D, a 57D, another 58D that has the little ring of death on the back of it, and then the oldest one today so far is a 1940. So pretty happy about that one. It's a Philadelphia, so no mint mark. And then you might have been wondering why I had a different thing inside my little pyramids. I'm going to go over this towards the end. These are the buffalo nickels and war nickels that I found in just the last about month and a half. So I wanted to show you guys, you know, how really it is truly all about numbers. And we will be back after we go through the next 10 rolls. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, we're back and we've gone through the next 10, and I've become pretty impressed with this mixed box so far. We found another 1961, a 60, an extremely beaten up 58, another 58, 1955, 54 S, a 46 Philadelphia, another a 53 that got put in the wrong spot, but that is a Denver, and then a 1941 Philadelphia. Not too bad. No silver buffaloes yet, but hey, can't be too mad at this box so far. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Alright everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins. And guys and girl, everybody, I just cannot believe how nice this box just turned out. I'm going to start with the, you know, regular finds. I got a 69S that looks really nice, a 59 that has a really weird 9 on it that I got to look at later, a 1953D. I love getting the 50s because a lot of those are actually what they call key dates. This one is a 1951, and it looks like it has a mint mark, but it's really hard to see, and it's hard to get it on camera, but it's super close to the Monticello. You know, as you guys can see, this is not really that great a magnifying glass, and I keep talking about getting the scope. That's coming soon. But we got silver, a 1945 Denver, and you can see the little D at the top. I'll bring it up. Was super happy to get a war nickel, guys. Always fun to pull silver. Got a 1941 Philadelphia, and then this one I have turned over because I was super happy. At first I thought this was a 59, and then I looked under the magnifying glass. Guys, it's a 1939S. Minimum value, $2, no matter what. But this thing is just pristine for 39. I mean, you know, it's not an MS. It's not one of the MS, but it looks really good for its age. You know, I'm not a professional coin grader. I just kind of guess at stuff. So we'll see what happens with that one. But very happy with that find. We have 10 more rolls to go through, guys. and then we'll be doing a wrap-up. I am super excited to see what comes next. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins. As you can see, we've gotten through the end, and we are going to do the highlight of that last 10 and wrap it up. So our first find was a really nice 1963, two really nice 1960s, 1959, a 58, a 54 S, and then a 1940. Guys, I forgot what this one was. I just found it a second ago. Give me a sec here. 1940S. This has been one of the most amazing nickel boxes I've seen in a long time. And I wanted to show you guys some stuff, just to give you a little highlight. I know this has been shown in a prior video of things that I've found, but I just wanted to show you the amount of buffalo nickels and silver nickels that I've been able to find in circulation just in the last few months, because what's over here doesn't touch what I really own. This is just what I had in that little bitty jar that I showed you earlier from the last couple months of searching. So right now I've got 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, now make it 35 war nickels, and I've found 5, 10, 15 buffaloes in that amount of time. So, you know guys, it's out there. It's still in the boxes. I mean, some of these buffalo nickels have really good detail. You know, you're going to find a lot of 36s, 35s, whatnot, but hey, a buffalo nickel is really cool to still see in circulation, and they are worth money. And so to go back through this, guys, of course we got the 64 galores, and all the rest. I mean, we found something from 39, 40, 41, I mean, all the way through. I couldn't be happier with this box. I also wanted to follow back up and touch on what I was discussing earlier, and that is negotiations. If you are interested in learning how to be a more efficient negotiator, what I suggest is going and looking for the book. I cannot believe I can't remember the name right now. Oh, it's The Art of Negotiations. Yes, that is the name. Once again, The Art of Negotiations. That's a great book. It tells you pretty much how to, you know, negotiate and do give and take. You know, negotiations is a two-sided coin, so to speak, and there's a lot that you can learn from that book. Once again, I'll give another last shout out to HalfDolla MakeYouHolla, simply for being one of the most supportive channels to the community of people out there. They really embrace the kids that are watching the show. They have a nightly stream, and like I said before, you can pretty much get them to interact with you. You know, just be patient. Sometimes there's a lot of people in there and there's a lot of excitement going on, and you know, you might have to post your comment more than once, but normally they will get back to you. With that in mind, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Keep your eye out for the upcoming rules to the logo contest. We do have a P.O. box now. That is RavenHawk Coins, P.O. Box 2825, Vista, California 92085. Thank you guys for supporting RavenHawk Coins. We're signing out. Have a great day.